Hey, Nelson, alcoholic addict. That's not my real name, that's my pen name that I use here at LOL Sober. Have you ever thought that you had a good idea or three good ideas that could make recovery better? Me too. I obviously have brilliant ideas that the whole world would benefit from. All right, listen, I'm joking. Recovery works just fine without my suggestions. But let me give you a couple anyway. So here goes. And I'll just say it very directly. These are all jokes. I'm kidding around. Addiction is a deadly disease. But here at LOL Sober, I really do try to lean into the concept that we are not a glum lot. I really believe that we are not a glum lot. This is a beautiful program to help you laugh again. And so I thought this might be fun. Bring you some terrible ideas. So feel free to correct me in the comments section below. But here we go. Brace yourself. Idea number 1, drive-through meetings. Yep, you read that right. Drive-through meetings. We're all busy these days, and social distancing is still pretty important. So here's what we're going to do to speed up recovery. 3 sober people in every town will be selected. They'll sit in the back of a church in a parking lot, and people will line up in their cars, just like at the Burger King drive-thru. And they'll pull up in front of these 3 wise, esteemed members of the sober community. Each person from their car will have 4 minutes to share. Then they can maybe place an order out loud to God. Then pull forward, and they're done with recovery for the day. How does that sound? All right, it's a terrible idea. All right, let me try again. Drive-through meetings is actually a perfect transition to idea number 2, which is this: a recovery easy pass lane. Yes, a recovery easy pass lane. As mentioned, since we're all so time-strapped these days, maybe we start letting people pick and choose the 3 steps they like the most and let them just do those. I mean, who has time for 12 entire steps these days? I mean, I have TikTok videos to watch, guys. All right, maybe that's a horrible idea too. All right, let me try idea number 3 here. Ready for this? Idea 3, a new tiebreaker for business meetings. Have you been to a contentious business meeting recently? If so, here's a thought on how to decide close votes going forward. Have an actual fight. Yes, on any vote that is not unanimous, the yays and nays, they just immediately start fist fighting right there in the church basement. Those rickety old metal chairs that everybody sat on for the entire hour of the meeting, go ahead and use them. WWE style. Just use them, figure out what to do with that extra $3.49 that's left in the treasury from the month before. Okay, that one's pretty bad too. Damn, struggling here. Yelling and fighting at meetings, probably not part of the spiritual solution. I got it. Okay. All right, so let's keep going. Let's try this one. Ready? Idea number 4, a dating app for newcomers. All right, that's not even funny. I'm not going to joke around about that suggestion. So we'll go next topic, please. That brings us to my last idea. I think this is my best one. Idea number 5, let's overhaul our pass the basket strategy at meetings. Sure, paying the rent is important for our meeting spaces, but what if we could pay the rent and get rich, all of us? Well, funny you should ask. I have contemplated that question, and I have a 3-pronged approach to what happens when people get done putting their bucks in the basket at meetings. So get this, ready? We divvy up the money 3 ways. 1/3 goes to betting on sports. That'll easily double our money. I think NFL games are especially easy to pick. I mean, everybody wins betting on the NFL, I think, right? And gambling on sports, doesn't that seem like a fantastic idea for an addict like me? Okay, so that's 1/3 of the treasury. The next third, we are going to pick a lucky group member who will be tasked with hitting off-track betting sites to bet on sports horse racing. So betting on sports on horse races. How does that sound? Sound good? Okay. So the final 1/3, we're going to throw that toward scratch-off lottery tickets to be distributed at our next business meeting for everybody who sticks around. They get to scratch a few off. Doesn't that sound like a really good idea for recovering addicts and alcoholics? All right. Actually, now that I look at my list, maybe those are not the 5 greatest ways to overhaul sobriety programs. Maybe sobriety programs work just fine. All right. I thought that would be fun. Maybe not. I don't know. You tell me. I'll try again soon. Have a great weekend. Thank you for letting me share.